You are as God created you, not what you made of yourself. Whatever evil you may think you did, you are as God created you. Whatever mistakes you made, the truth about you is unchanged. Creation is eternal and unalterable. Do you get that? Nothing you've done can change eternal holiness. That's what this is saying. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. That's the guarantee. Didn't matter where my guarantee was for my knives. The guarantee from God is eternal. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. You are and will forever be exactly as you were created. And that light and joy and peace abide in you, not because of you, but because God put them there. That's your reality because He put them there. That's the truth. And of course, and the rest of this is, talking about keep affirming this truth. The first 5 minutes of every waking hour, begin by stating the truth about your creation. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. And here's the little how-to part in that fourth line in paragraph 8. It says, so what do we do? How do we get there? What does it say? Put away your foolish images, your foolish self-images, and spend the rest of the practice time, in trying to experience what God has given you in place of what you have decreed for yourself. There's your how-to. Okay? What have you decreed for yourself? What do you think of yourself? What's the image you have of yourself? That's what you need to think about. What have you made of yourself? Think about that. How do you see yourself? How do you view yourself? And what this is saying is, put away these images you've made of yourself and try to experience what God has given you in place of that. Just for a moment. That's your little exercise. That's your practice. That's your how-to. Think about that. How do I see myself? Okay. Now I need to say, okay, just for the sake of this lesson, I'll take back the crappy image I have of myself later, or this good image. But you know what happens with those good images of yourself? They always have a little flip side to them. I know when my husband married me, he said, you have all these wonderful qualities that I want. And I always say, be careful, those wonderful qualities, they always have a flip side to them. You're very out there. Yeah. Well, can be out there in not such a good way too. There's, we all have those flip sides of us to each side of these things. So what this is saying is put aside all of it, the good and the bad, and replace it with the truth. That's your how-to. Just replace it with the truth. Light and joy and peace, that's what really abides in me, not these other images. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God, not the goods and the bads, but the truth. See, so it's just asking you to look. Just look and replace. That's your how-to. That's your how-to on this workbook lesson.